And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Now here's Simmons. Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
I like the show of ferocity from Lopez. Whenever he plays down there with fire, it's infectious.
Here's Simmons. Passes it to Harris. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Here's Embiid, and it's sent back by Lopez. They recover it. Harris's shot is good.
Look at Harris's dedication. I mean, chasing down the boards and ending the possession on his terms.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Curry against DiVincenzo. The putback, it's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Curry against DiVincenzo. Curry kicks to Simmons. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Embracing the physicality of the game. Simmons, he's used to getting knocked around a bit on the way up, but he's okay.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Now here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
Green against Middleton. Holiday attacking. Basket good. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Holiday finds Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pass to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Look, when someone's open, Lopez will find him, using his height to see over the defense.
The pass to Green, stolen by Middleton. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo, leading the break. The kick out to Holiday. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Middleton, the pass to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Hey, guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 6. Pass to Harris. Stolen by Middleton. And it's the Bucks on the break. On up the court. And it's blocked by Simmons.
But the reach of Simmons, I mean, coming into play on these blocks, you got to be careful shooting around this guy.
DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. 5 to shoot. Embiid with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And now Philadelphia on the break. Lopez with the steal. Now the Bucks moving it up. Antetokounmpo running. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Now here's Curry. Passes to Green. He kicks to Embiid. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count him.
2 on the clock. No good. Shot missing. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Bucks ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about
I think the most important lesson that I got is
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Korkmaz. Howard is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And there's Hill, and it's Milton in at the 2-guard. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, could get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Tucker. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Tucker's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
Even though he lacks some size, Tucker's strength makes up for it. He competes inside.
Milton finds Howard, and here is Hill. Now here's Milton. Pass to Thybulle. Pocket 6 to the middle. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. If you know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. And Portis throws it down.
Then you risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, if you let Portis get good positioning, don't be surprised.
Hill deciding where to go with it. That one off the back iron and out.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's are over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The 76ers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Over to the left wing. Connaughton passes to Tucker. Back to Connaughton. Middleton outside. It's good.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
The 76ers trail by 7. Maxey passes to Korkmaz. Thybulle kicks to Korkmaz. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Forbes the pass to Portis. Count that one. Portis has got 6.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now, here's Maxey. D right on him. Dishes it to Howard. Now the pass to Thibault. Outside Hill. Tries it from the top of the key. No good that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. Giannis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Bryn Forbes. The 76ers also with a sub. Harris is checked in. And Antetokounmpo drops in the layup for 2. He's got 8.
And how about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Now, here's Maxey. Defended by DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. Doubled by Howard. Tucker finds Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
Hill passes to Maxey. To the inside. And stolen by DiVincenzo. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Maxey passes to Thibault. And Philadelphia with another turnover here. "12 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And here is DiVincenzo. Down low. And Lopez throws it down.
So smooth in the pick and roll. Lopez is fantastic at positioning himself in these sets.
And so it's Milwaukee. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And they're winning the turnover bet.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5. And that's a
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
And he's good on the second. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Middleton for 3, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Embiid drilled from 11 feet out.
Oh, man. Making outstanding use of the mid-range area, the big man, Embiid. He enjoys mixing this shot up in from time to time.
Now Holiday.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
And the basket by Harris. And that's now 6 points for Tobias Harris.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooting, and plays within himself. Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Then for the 76ers, Korkmaz comes in for Seth Curry. And it's Shake Milton in for Harris. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Middleton outside. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Middleton's got 9.
They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in the second half.
Got a piece of it. Here's Embiid. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, man, he's a polished interior player. I love seeing Embiid establish himself down low and then go to work.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And Forbes kicks to Middleton. 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. And then for Philadelphia, Howard's checked in for Simmons. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. And Maxey subbed in for Korkmaz. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on the Milwaukee Bucks. The 76ers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. First one falls for him.
And there's no question, when Embiid is healthy, he's a problem. I mean, a versatile, confident big man with a high ceiling.
The Bucks making a switch here. Teague's checked in. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Forbes the pass to Connaughton. Back to Forbes. Over Maxey. Forbes can't get it to go. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 18. And it's Howard finishing it off.
This is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
Back to Teague. Right side, Portis. It's stolen by Milton. And now the 76ers on the break. And that one's good. Thybulle.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Bucks leading by 14. Outside Teague. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Forbes the pass to Portis.
Plays with so much passion. Love how effective Portis is at drawing fouls.
Milwaukee shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Hill, he's checked in for Shake Milton. The 76ers trail by 16. Outside Hill. Pass to Maxey. He feeds it to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. T kicks to Portis. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Hill. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And And the Bucks lead by 16.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And it's Hill penetrating. No good from Howard.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Here's Connaughton. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a size. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Embiid. Hill is out there with Curry. Then there's Howard. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Connaughton passes to Tucker. Here's Norrell, guarded by Curry. And Portis throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Hill kicks to Howard. And Harris wide open. He shoots. It's good on the putback.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Milwaukee leading by 16. Outside Teague. Here's Connaughton. Passes it to Tucker. Clock is at 3. Teague with a clean look. The three-pointer no good. The 76ers trail by 16. Here's Embiid. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And this is a testament to the concentration Embiid possesses. I mean, he's able to finish despite getting bodied up.
Norrell, the pass to Connaughton. Here's Norrell. Back to Connaughton. Kicks it to Tucker. Teague bounce pass. Knocked loose. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Portis. Unable to get that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Outside, Antetokounmpo.
Don't let Jeff shoot those threes.
Teague against Curry. The drive by Lopez. And it's Giannis missing. The 76ers trail by 12. Green passes to Curry. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Curry's got his first 2 points.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
Teague deciding where to go with it. Inside, and Lopez throws it down.
And the reason why that pick and roll was successful was because of the pass from Teague. Just delivered it perfectly.
Simmons with it. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Pass to Norrell from outside the arc. And no good that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Curry. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Teague. Bucks leading by 12.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bucks.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball. Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Giannis passes to Nora. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Simmons. No good there. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it. The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out of here. Now it's ended up.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for the Hawks, Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the point guard. Now, here is Young, and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Antetokounmpo against Collins. And Giannis throws it down.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now, here's Capella. Here's Young. Deflects the pass. Here's Giannis. Collins with some nice D.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And Young kicks to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Holiday with the block.
Terrific two-way player. Drew Holiday not giving an inch, and he sends that one way back.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Young, right side. Passes it to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Capella, and he converts the layup.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella.
Does it get any easier than this? Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Collins against Antetokounmpo. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. The finish, here's Collins. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Reverses, and he sinks the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Bogdanovich against DiVincenzo. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's DiVincenzo, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. The pass to Bogdanovich, and there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Young. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And Forbes kicks to Portis. Here's Connaughton. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Huerter. Now, here's Hunter. 11 feet away. The putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella. He's got 10.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in his zone.
Here's Connaughton. Here's Forbes. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Huerter.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Sweet Lou at his finest, attacking, drawing contact, and finishing what he started.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the contest. That's good from Williams. Here's Connaughton. With 1 on the clock. The shot misses. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Chris Dunn is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Hunter. And it's Gallinari in at the power forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Williams looking over the floor. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Dunn. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Connaughton. He can't get that one, so the Hawks will take it the other way. Now Dunn. Pass to Hunter. Outside Williams. He kicks it to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes it to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Drew Holiday, who's checked in for the Bucks. Gallinari dishes to Okongwu. Crafty move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Outside Holiday. Back to Forbes. And stolen by Dunn. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
You have to be careful with the ball around Dunn. He'll pick it and send it back the other direction.
Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 2 points. That one goes.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
The Hawks leading by 7. Bogdanovich passes to Dunn. There's the dish to Okongwu. And there's Dunn on the assist by Okongwu.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Holiday. Second chance shot. And Portis with the layup.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
Dunn kicks to Gallinari. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Gallinari. Rebounded by Tucker. Bucks trail by 7. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Dunn. The kick out to Young. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
Middleton dishes to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. High arcing shot. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Lopez. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 5. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Off target with his 3. Action gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And Okongwu slams it in.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. Clint Capella had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points and 2 rebounds. And that should...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Collins dishes to Young. Here's Capella. Good D by Lopez. Bucks trail by 3.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
It's Young on the wing. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Okay, incredible body control, the will to complete the play. Young with the potential and one.
Atlanta making a switch here. Williams is checked in. That free throw good from Young.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Antetokounmpo. Good, nice job down low. Giannis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Williams passes to Young. Lopez against Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Capella's got 12 in the game.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Williams dishes to Capella. Kicks to Young. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Woo, the timing of Young's passes in pick and roll, absolutely impeccable.
Bucks trail by 4. Pass to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Here's Young. Capella trying to free himself up. Young's shot is off.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, ouch. Williams passes to Herter. Outside Williams. Now, here's Hunter. Not a lot of room. Misses from short range. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Lou Williams. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Portis is checked in. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Dunn's shot's good.
This is Dunn's game. Terrific acceleration. Very hard to stay in front of.
And to Kumbo inside. Capella covering. The jump hook, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Hawks trailing. Out left to the wing. Here's the pass to Herter. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. And the dunk by Capella.
And guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him catch fire.
Giannis inside. Capella's there. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. They get a hand on it. Fast break, Milwaukee. Outside Portis. Outside, out of Kumbo. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Got it up. That one's not going to go. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Gallinari is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Kept alive. That's tipped. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Young. To the inside, Capella.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
And the first one at the line is good. Atlanta making some changes. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Bucks trail by 4. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Capella kicks to Gallinari. Capella trying to free himself up. The layup missed. And for Milwaukee, their shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall?
And how about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Williams passes to Gallinari. Count the bucket. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Kongwu's checked in for the Hawks. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Williams dishes to Gallinari. The feed to Okongwu. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Out to Gallinari. Hawks passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Herter. Up and in on the layup. Herter's got 4 points in the quarter.
I like seeing this from a young player. Kevin Herter taking big shots.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Milwaukee also making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Drew Holiday in for Pat Connaughton. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Collins is running. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called. Oh.
Yes. Such an incredible score. Young's playmaking may be on the same level.
Here's on. Hold on!
You gotta buckle up on that one.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Capella. Rebounded by the Bucks. 1:24 left here in the 4th quarter. It's good, and the Hawks' lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. To the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Bucks trail by 3. Antetokounmpo inside. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Down low, here's Capella. Back to Young. Capella, high post, taken away by Holiday. To the middle, here's DiVincenzo. It falls!
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
It's good! They're on cloud 9.
That was a huge lift for this crowd.
The big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. It's Giannis with the drive. Money!
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Young with the ball. Oh, no good.
salvaged the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Clint Capella.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for David. An overhead look at downtown Philadelphia. That's the site of our broadcast tonight. Hi, everyone. They're down a body tonight, but it didn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Young. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Snell in at the 3 spot. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. And Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. In the corner, Collins with it. Down low. Here's Capella. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Harris. Curry with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And Simmons slams it in.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
Capella kicks to Young. Pass to Snell. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. The dish to Snell. It's Young on the wing. Bucket is good.
Trae Young not backing down from the physical defense on that play.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Good on the second free throw.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
And Simmons slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
He gets it in there.
Everyone expects him from long range. Nice to see him in the mid-range get something done.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
The 76ers trail. Here's Simmons. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Collins against Harris. Good on the shot.
That's the guy you want with the ball inside, as Collins' ability to rise up will produce some points.
Outside Curry. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Capella finds Collins. Curry against Bogdanovich. Passes it to Young. Outside Collins. High post shot. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Simmons. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, it's good signs.
Collins kicks to Young. And the rejection by Embiid. A second chance effort.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
And that one, good.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Young outside. To the paint. Embiid with the steal. Simmons looking around.
And really, this is the role of Capella, to come out, play that strong defense.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers, they've got Howard. Shake Milton is out there with George Hill. Then there's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Embiid in at the 4. Okongwu, the pass to Herter. Williams against Hill. To the inside. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Gallinari. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Korkmaz checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for George Hill. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. Chris Dunn's checked in for Atlanta. Philadelphia with the ball. And here's Maxey. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And stolen by Dunn. And it's sent back by Howard.
That reach of Dwight Howard is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Gallinari surveying the D. Dunn passes to Okongwu. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The 76ers lead it. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Nice D from Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Maxey. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Atlanta. They trail by 1. Here's Korkmaz. Off on the layup. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Dunn dishes to Hunter. Back to Dunn. He kicks to Hunter. Shot clock at 6. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Maxey. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Inside, here's Howard. And he makes good on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 3.
And Howard loves getting positioned down that deep, knowing he's a force in the paint.
To the paint, and stolen by Howard. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Korkmaz. Williams with the defensive effort.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pass to Dunn. Outside Williams. Pass to Hunter. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. And some changes here for the 76ers. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. And then for Atlanta, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Young is subbed in for Williams. And the 76ers with some changes. Curry's checked in for Korkmaz. And George Hill's subbed in for Dwight Howard. And then for Atlanta, Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Chris Dunn.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. A nice shot by Young.
Shifty guard Trae Young finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices.
1:05 left in the second quarter. Now here is Hill. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the pass to Curry. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now here comes Collins leading the break. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, at 6'10", John Collins getting more and more used to the physical rigors of a big man in the NBA.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. The 76ers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Curry kicks to Hill. Over in the corner, Green. 27 seconds left to play here in the half. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The defender there makes a poor choice, underestimating Green's savvy. Results in a trip to the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Back to Young. To the inside. Embiid with the steal. Here's Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons got 13.
And Simmons really using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
And that's it. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5. And that does it for our...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Ooh, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. John Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard. Here's Simmons. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Clint Capella. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
From the left block, he sends it through. Simmons got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich. Capella controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Simmons passes to Green, to the middle, and slam dunk by Harris.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Bogdanovich, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Hawks have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Bogdanovich plays with a ton of confidence, and there's good reason for it. Over the last 4 seasons, he's performed so consistently well. Really raised the eyebrows about how talented this big guy can be.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Howard, Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Thibault. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Thibault's got his first points of the game.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Bogdanovich finds Gallinari. Right side, Bogdanovich. An easy 2 points on the layup. Bogdanovich has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, it looked like he was hungry to get 2.
Here's Milton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Hill, he's checked in for Maxey. Atlanta also making some changes here. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Okongwu. Lou Williams is subbed in for Bogdanovich. Gallinari dishes to Williams. Back to Gallinari. It's stolen by Milton. And now Philadelphia on the break. Jumps up. Here's Howard. Yes, that goes in. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Hard for the defense to deal with the massive size of Howard. That kind of D does not affect a big guy like him in the slightest.
Outside Williams. Double team on Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Easy to forget that sometimes Gallo is 6'10", so skilled and is aggressive down there, making the D get physical with him.
Gallinari hits them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Hill passes to Milton. Down low. Gallinari with the steal. And here comes the break. Hunter, the pass to Dunn. It's stolen by Hill. Here's Korkmaz. He's guarded by Williams. And that one's good. Korkmaz.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Dunn passes to Huerter. In the corner, it's Hunter. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Hill. Count it. Good. And now it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Hill against Dunn. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And now Philadelphia on the break. A shot by Milton, no good. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Now Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Now here's Milton. He's guarded by Williams. That's tipped. They get it back. Thibault kicks to Hill. But they'll get another chance. 1 second left. Off target. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Young, and the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
They kick it out to Green to the inside. Harris inside, and it's in there. Harris has got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Collins finds Snell. Back to Collins. Young outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Harris.
Just staying aggressive right now. John Collins putting some tremendous pressure on the defense.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And Embiid drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Young dishes to Snell. Fires the 3. Young's shot is off.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Curry against Collins. The shot by Curry, no good. The Hawks trail by 10. Bounce pass Bogdanovich. Collins passes to Young. Ball's knocked loose. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Fast break, the Hawks. Bogdanovich with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And there's Collins on the assist from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. Collins against Simmons.
What mastery from Simmons, fooling the entire defense in the paint there.
That's good from Simmons. Second free throw, no good. Hawks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. A 3 from Bogdanovich. They get it back. Capella kicks to Snell. Launches it. Ben Simmons with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 9. Here's Harris. That one wide left. Atlanta's gone ice cold from three-point land. 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Bogdanovich wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Embiid with the steal. Here's Curry. And he lays it straight in. And it's a 12-point Philadelphia lead.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the 76ers.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ben Simmons.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Alinari, he's checked in for Collins. Young looking it over. Passes to Snell. Shoots. The kick out to Young. Bogdanovich inside. Scott's there. Capella. Pass to Snell. Here's Bogdanovich. Lets it go with a three. Hill pulls it in. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Philadelphia, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Green in at the small forward. Now, here's Antetokounmpo, and Lopez throws it down.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, it tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
Simmons. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. Clark, you might miss something.
Do not blink. Do not put your eyes on your popcorn or whatever snack you're having while you're watching this one. They get up and down in a hurry, both of these squads. Execution on the fast break will probably determine the outcome in this one. Fast break points, a big stat to keep an eye on.
Back to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Over Holiday. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And
oh, what a dunk!
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Back to Holiday. DiVincenzo against Curry. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist from Lopez.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Here's Simmons. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. To the paint, here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Chalk that up. Lopez won't miss many of those.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. 4-point game. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Now Middleton. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Now the feed to Lopez. Back to Giannis. Just 5 to shoot. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Harris. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Another shot. Great D that time from Middleton.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Harris finds Embiid. And here is Green. Inside, Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's DiVincenzo. Passes it to Antetokounmpo.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Thibault can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 5. And Antetokounmpo inside. Hill's there, and Giannis gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Hill. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Man, I like the attack mentality of Hill. Always on the lookout to take it straight to the cup.
Pass to Forbes. To the right side. Connaughton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Burns you with his scoring and passing ability.
Hill looking around. And he makes that one.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Tucker finds Giannis. It's good. Giannis has got 8.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Hill passes to Milton. Here's Howard. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Milwaukee heading to the bench with a 7-point lead. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying
being able to go through adversity and come out stronger. I think that.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Korkmaz is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Maxey. And it's Howard in at the center position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Korkmaz passes to Howard. Now here's Thybulle. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Portis, the pass to Connaughton. Back to Portis. Howard with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
The 76ers trail by 7. From past the arc. Korkmaz, no good. Here is Forbes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the shot goes down.
Boy, when it's coming off of Forbes' fingertips like this, guys, it is cash money. What a pure-looking stroke.
Now, here's Milton. And here's Maxey. Rebounded by Tucker. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. Milwaukee leading by 9. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. On the wing, DiVincenzo. He feeds it to Lopez. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. Great D that time from Curry. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, Simmons so dangerous in these open floor situations. I love his aggressiveness in getting to the right spot.
Holiday attacking. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Here's Lopez. Tries yet again. And the layup is good. Lopez has got 6.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Simmons inside the line. Here's Embiid, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Brook Lopez. This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good.
The big man is so skilled and has such an infectious personality. Joel Embiid is hard not to love. I mean, he just oozes that kind of attraction. I mean, his potential, unlimited.
And the 76ers making a change here. Hill's checked in. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. DiVincenzo against Green. Here's Lopez. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. 8 points for him.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
Giannis against Simmons. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Milwaukee leading by 5. Giannis with it. 8 points for him. And the basket is good.
The patience that Antetokounmpo plays with is really impressive for such a young guy. I mean, he doesn't rush anything.
Hill, no good. And that does it for the first half of play. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 10 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
All night long, Giannis.
And that does it for our...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward.
You look at Ben Simmons, and it's easy to compare him somewhat to LeBron James because he's a walking triple-double threat every game. And quite honestly, I think he's only going to get better, especially if he adds a jump shot.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
You know, really, when you look at Antetokounmpo, he's got it all. I mean, he can score it, rebound it, he passes it pretty well, defends with intensity, and he's really versatile and going to continue to get better because of his work ethic.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And the dunk by Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but, man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Here's Simmons, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. And that's on a bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession, and Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry, and Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. The pass to Middleton. Back to Lopez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really hard to get to the shot of Lopez, especially with his reach.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Milton the pass to Howard. Here's Korkmaz. Antetokounmpo defending. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Korkmaz.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Giannis outside. The layup off target.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
To the middle, here's Forbes, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, it's really interesting to note that Forbes went to the same high school in Detroit as a certain friend of ours. I think the guy's name I'm thinking about here is Chris Webber.
Hill, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The 76ers trail by 8. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Eibel with the ball. Working on Portis. And Howard with the second chance points.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Portis. Back to Giannis. Jacks up a 3. Milton grabs the board. The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Howard misses.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Middleton outside. 1:25 left to play in the third. Tucker with the ball, working on Howard. 6 to shoot. DiVincenzo passes to Tucker. Good. And the Bucks lead by 6.
This is a shot Tucker has in his bag. The defense has to know that.
Hill against DiVincenzo. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Hill.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Middleton outside. Pass to Portis. And the rejection by Embiid.
Boy, supported by great vertical explosiveness, Embiid continues to dominate as a rim protector.
Maxey passes to Embiid, and the layup falls. And now just a 2-point Bucks lead.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Middleton outside. The putback, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Maxey passes to Howard. That ties the game.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Scott is out there with Howard. Then there's Hill. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. One-on-one here. Here's Milton. Nails the baby hook. Milton's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Philadelphia?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
And that one's good. Korkmaz. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
Tucker, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Knocked away. Goes up again. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Here's Young. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Here's Hill, and he banks in the layup.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Tucker. Kicks it to Holiday. Back to Tucker. 5 on the clock. DiVincenzo passes to Tucker. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Yep, it counts. Giannis has got 10 points here in the second half.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
Hill passes to Milton. The rebound by the Bucks.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The Bucks also with the sub. Lopez is checked in. DiVincenzo with it. Outguarded by Simmons. That evens the score.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
Simmons on the wing. Feeds it to Harris. Nifty move. And he lays it up and in. And the 76ers lead by 2.
The bigger the moment, the more Harris wants the ball. Big time shot there. And he's comfortable in that role.
Takes it down to Middleton. The pass to Holiday. Lopez left side. Right side, Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
Simmons passes to Embiid, and the shot goes in.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Harris.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 1. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Simmons. Count it! And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double
toe. Yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Outside Holiday. But they recover it. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the 76ers. 3-point lead. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. From deep. Count it! And that was an enormous three-pointer.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Timeout called the 76ers. The score is tied at 57. 1 second left in the fourth. And again, Philadelphia turns it over.
A huge turnover at really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
Timeout called the Bucks. The score knotted at 57. 1 second left to play here in the fourth. That will count. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do it for regulation. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's hard to know what Seth's going to do when he pulls up this close. He's excellent at making the defense uncomfortable.
Timeout called the Bucks. The free throw drops for Curry.
And for Curry, getting into the league has been a battle for Seth. I mean, he's more established and playing with more confidence now.
And one action in this one. We're about 1 minute into overtime. Simmons against Holiday. Three-pointer. And the Bucks miss again. Philadelphia leading by 6. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
The kick out to Holiday. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And again, the Bucks miss. And the 76ers with possession. They've got an 8-0 run. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got the lead up to 10 now for Philadelphia. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And he gets the bucket. Giannis has got 25 points in the game.
And I tell you, it's ridiculous how much space Antetokounmpo covers in just 2 strides. I mean, the way he handles himself going to the basket, and it is one sight to see.
Lobbed up there for Embiid. Lopez with the steal. And here's the break. Middleton inside the three-point line. Great look, but off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 10. The dish to Lopez. The feed to Giannis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Simmons finds Harris. Count the basket. And the 76ers lead by 10.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Lopez passes it to Giannis. Drills the baseline jumper.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
So the 76ers. look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Collins, Bogdanovich out there with Young. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Snell in at the small forward position. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the 2. Now, here is Young. Capella kicks to Collins. Back to Capella. Collins finds Capella. Stolen by Middleton. And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Bounce pass Young. Now Collins. Back to Young. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Milwaukee shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Now the dish to Young. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Takes the 3. Forbes can't get it to go.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also, possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Here's Giannis.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Molinari, he's checked in for John Collins. He's off on the second. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Young against Lopez. Young dishes to Capella, and it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball. It's intercepted. Gallinari with the steal. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. P.J. Tucker comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Bryn Forbes. Then for the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter. He's checked in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Holiday against Williams. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Lock at 6. Here's Hunter. And another shot. And Middleton with the block. Holiday against Williams. Holiday, the pass to Tucker. And he comes up with the deuce.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Williams kicks to Okongwu. Gallinari with it. Picked up by Portis. Taken away by Holiday. Fast break, Milwaukee. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Nice play by Holiday. Terrific speed in the open court. Defending him, you have to change ends quickly.
Gallinari passes to Williams. Hawks passing it around. Out to Gallinari. Inside to end the cold streak. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Bucks leading by 3. Connaughton passes to Portis. Middleton for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's the fast break. Here's Connaughton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 5. Pass to Hunter. Back to Williams. There's 14 seconds left in the first. Lays it up off the glass.
You know, bursting off the screen, Williams makes a quick decision. Takes it himself.
Williams against Holiday. To the inside. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got his second basket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And so the first quarter is in the books. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he...
For me personally, I just...
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
They've got Brook Lopez, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Dunn following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's Collins and finished off by Collins.
Fantastic move by John Collins. If you give him an opening, he will attack off the bounce.
DiVincenzo passes to Tucker. Back to DiVincenzo. Kicks it to Tucker. Trying to get open is Lopez. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 8.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Down against DiVincenzo. Here's Herter. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
DiVincenzo kicks to Connaughton. Back to DiVincenzo. And he's good on the 3-ball.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
The Hawks trail by 6. Bogdanovich passes to Herter. Dunn looking over the floor. Lets it go from 11. They grab their own miss. Shot by Collins, no good.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Lopez finds Tucker. And stolen by Okongwu. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Herter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Bobby Portis has checked in for Milwaukee. Atlanta also making some changes here. Hunter's checked in for Collins, and it's Williams in for Kevin Huerter. Williams dishes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Williams kicks to Young. Now the pass to Capella. There's 1:40 left now here in the second. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Good decision by DeAndre Hunter, showing leadership skills and the ability to be a great teammate.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Middleton finds Portis. This one for 3. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
Young dishes to Capella. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Floats it up for Giannis. He can't hit that time.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Young, and Atlanta again with the bucket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Antetokounmpo inside. Lets it fly from 18. Portis can't get it to go.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Williams kicks to Capella. Dishes to Hunter. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Capella, the pass to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Tips it up, and Williams is right there. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the NBA Replay Center in Chicago.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Beth. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. The second. And that's a wrap for our halftime show.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Atlanta, Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Snell in at the 3. Tipped away. Back to Young. Snell, the pass to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Dunn comes in for Trae Young. Dunn passes to Capella. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Capella's got 10 points in the game.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Here's Giannis, and the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. It's Solomon to Kumbo, and it's the Bucks on the break. Giannis is running, and the dunk by Giannis.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Dunn dishes to Bogdanovich. Down low. He feeds it to Capella. Lopez with the block. Here's Connaughton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Inside. Capella against Lopez. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Who's got Chivo?
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Dunn kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Huerter. The feed to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Drew Holiday. Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Then for the Hawks, Williams comes in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for Dunn. Now here's Williams. Defense right on him. The kick out to Young. To the middle. Outside Williams. He dishes it to Gallinari. Here's Young. Capella trying to free himself up. That shot is off. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's Connaughton for 3. Forbes can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Out to Gallinari. Pass to Capella. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Bucks leading by 6. Giannis with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Williams inside. Gallinari. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And they double up Antetokounmpo. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Gallinari.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
The Hawks trail by 9. Now, here is Young. He kicks it to Hunter. Passes to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
He's long and he's crafty, and he has a knack for scoring. Danilo on the attack.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. His production. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Brook Lopez is out there with Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Just 5 on the clock.
Switch.
Here's Snell. Ball's knocked loose. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Bucks making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. Milwaukee leading by 7. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. And it goes down 2 points. Middleton's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Bucks.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
Banked in off the glass.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Outside Portis. And the pass to Middleton. Middleton is doubled over Gallinari. Middleton can't get it to go.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Portis. And it's Capella missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pass to Portis. Shoots over Capella. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got the lead up to 9 now for Milwaukee.
That was physical D, but Bobby Portis is so strong, he finished through contact.
Holiday against Young. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Tucker. Fast break, Milwaukee. The shot's good from Forbes.
What I love about Forbes, he's smart. He's going to put himself in the best position to succeed.
Young passes to Capella. Here's Snell. Young outside. Taken away by Holiday. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Forbes dishes to Holiday. Back to Forbes. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And the Bucks lead by 13. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play.
Young.
Able to see the entire floor. Young gets a lane, and he takes it.
The first free throw is good. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. And then for Atlanta, Collins checked in for Gallinari. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for DeAndre Hunter.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Forbes. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Tucker. Bucks another fast break opportunity here. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Lopez, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. The Hawks trail by 11. Young finds Capella. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Holiday. To the left wing. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
A next-level athlete with great length. Collins throws it down with ease.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Forbes the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. Giannis left side. Shot clock at 3. Milwaukee. No good that time either. Time running out for the Hawks. And here they go. Capella kicks to Collins. Back to Capella. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. From outside, off the mark. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Middleton dishes to Lopez. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Collins passes to Capella. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Because he's played a lot of undersized 5, Collins has learned exactly how to get you in the air with that pump fake.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Out to the wing. And here's Tucker. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining. A view of the Atlanta skyline and all the action below it, as seen from the 17th Street Bridge. Welcome, sports fans. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. A look at the 76ers starting group. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And for Atlanta, they've got Young. Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center. Count it. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5, because listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Here's Capella. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Young pass to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Here's Simmons, and the layup's good off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Young after Ben Simmons' bucket. Young dishes to Capella. 6 to shoot. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Oh, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And he gets it to go.
Now, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Young finds Collins. Young against Embiid. And that one drops.
That is a tough shot there. Trae Young's such a small player. He needs that floater in his arsenal.
Harris trying to get free. A nice shot by Simmons. Simmons got his second bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Young. Back to Snell. To the inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Rebound by the Hawks. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Young pass to Collins. Back to Young. Here's the floater. And it's good on the layup.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. And Simmons slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Young. 76ers getting the bucket. And stolen by Simmons. Embiid kicks to Harris. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Harris has got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Back to Young. Makes it off the glass. Here's Simmons. He's got 6.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Now Young. After the missed 3 from Joel Embiid. And Young kicks to Collins. 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The shot, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Here's Thibault. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. The Hawks trail by 6. Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. Down low. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Embiid.
And a great display of physicality from Capella. He's not one to shy away from contact.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. And it's Williams in for Young. Philadelphia also making some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. And Maxey subbed in for Hill. And he comes up with the deuce.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Huerter passes to Capella inside. And stolen by Thibault. And now Philadelphia on the break. It's stolen. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. 76ers lead by 5. And the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Atlanta, Huerter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point guard. Maxey passes to Korkmaz. Ball going up court. Williams dishes to Okongwu. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Chris Dunn's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's Maxey. Pass to Howard. To the middle. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Dunn kicks to Williams. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Williams passes to Dunn. He feeds it to Okongwu. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Okongwu's now got 4 this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Maxey passes to Korkmaz. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. And Simmons, he's checked in for Shake Milton. Howard, the pass to Korkmaz. Good D by Bogdanovich.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Gallinari outside. And Gallinari throws it down.
Watch out below. Gallinari gets up there. You don't see that much from him, but like to see it when you do.
Williams against Simmons. Howard trying to free himself up. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Oh,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Simmons dishes to Howard. Good work there as it goes.
And you like him to be a little bit more dependable on these and-one opportunities and see that free throw percentage go up just a bit, but fending off the defense and showing them who the big man is.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Harris is checked in for Simmons. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Hill in for Maxey. Here's Herter. And again, it's Atlanta.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Hill looking around. And there's the pass to Howard. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Capella. Howard can't hit. The Hawks trail by 5. Young outside. With the putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 9.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Hill. Lays it up and banks it in.
George Hill has been around, so he understands even with pressure, he's still capable of scoring.
Young finds Collins. Capella with it. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Left side Curry. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Now it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young inside. He's guarded by Hill. A nice shot by Young. He's got 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Philadelphia leading by 5. Outside Curry. There's the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. It's stolen by Curry to the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hill's got his second basket of the game.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers bringing the quarter to it.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end. And that should...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. 7-point differential. And so in the game for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Here's Young, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry can't get it to go. The Hawks shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Collins kicks to Capella. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Outside, Simmons. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
What breathtaking quickness by Simmons. So good at blowing by whoever is brave enough to try to take him on.
Pass to Young. Over to the wing. Outside Collins. 6 to shoot. Over Harris. Passes it to Snell. His first shot coming late. It's hauled in by Harris.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Curry. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Hawks trail by 9. Capella finds Collins. 90 seconds now into the second half. And slam dunk by Harris.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. To the middle. Here's Snell, guarded by Green. Embiid with the steal. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. And slam dunk by Harris.
Good combination of size and speed of Tobias Harris. When he gets going, hard to stop.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. Young outside. Here's Bogdanovich. Nice move. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Philadelphia leading by 11. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. Gallinari surveying the D. Pass to Dunn. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Okongwu, the pass to Hunter. Dunn, right side. Okongwu with it. Embiid's there. Okongwu's shot is good.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Fires from the line. Maxey, no good. The Hawks trail by 9. Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, G.A., what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position. When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Atlanta. Philadelphia also making some changes. Howard comes in for Korkmaz, and George Hill's subbed in for Maxey.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
There's the pass to Gallinari. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists now in this one. And stolen by Hunter. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Dunn outside. Inside. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Gallinari.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Williams. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Huerter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Williams at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Young over Hill. Here's Capella. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Capella's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Atlanta. Outside Hill. He gets it in there. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Well, he weasels his way to the inside there, and that little breathing room, that helped George Hill to score.
Young pass to Huerter. Young against Hill. Young inside. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
Here's Hill. Capella trying to free himself up. Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Capella. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Here's Hill. And the layup's good off the glass. Hill's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Right wing. Back to Huerter. Young outside. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
The top scorers in this league, like Trae Young could be, they get buckets when it's not easy to get buckets.
Wide open. A shot by Milton, no good.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, It can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Young against Hill. Pass to Milton. It's back to Hill. Passes it to Milton. Clock at 4. Pass to Hill. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Well, Hill feeling at ease, and that was a huge one.
Herter passes to Young. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
Hill inside. Young's there. Hill, no good. Hawks have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth. Going 6 for 7. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Here's Simmons. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Yeah, just great whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that. What a killer instinct.
Alinari attacking. Rejected by Harris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. .104 left in the game. And finished off by Collins.
And maybe not the first guy you think about. Collins in the clutch.
Outside, Simmons. That shot off. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Capella against Green. Young dishes to Capella. Count it!
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Young with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. Capella inside, guarded by Embiid. It falls!
And guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him catch fire.
Here's Simmons, and dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
And Simmons, just such a gifted player, someone who is mentally strong in these situations.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
This could go down as the win-win trade of the draft over the last 3 or 4 years. The 5th pick in 2018, Trae Young traded on draft day for Luka Doncic. And they might have put a little chip on his shoulder, one that he played with in the second half of his rookie season.
And now, let's present our new... Oh, wow!
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Young taking his time here. Oh, off target.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Here's Simmons. Yes!
A hard worker who really ferociously strives to improve. Simmons tonight has been unstoppable at the offensive end.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Got it up in time. Oh, it's no good. regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Clint Capella. Tony Snell is out there with John Collins. And it's Young, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. Rejected by Harris.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. Shoots over Curry. That misses off the backboard.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
We play just over a minute here in OT. Young finds Capella. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
No good from Simmons. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. And Young, here we go, and the layup is good. Young's got 19 points.
How about Trae Young? Even when he's bodied up there, finds a way to collect more points.
Young against Simmons. Harris. And staying with the play, Harris.
They count on Harris to get their offense going. He delivers.
Hawks have gone 2 of 4 on their shots here in overtime. Young against Simmons. Young passes to Capella. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Green. And the call. The coach's challenge has been issued. This game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The offensive rebound. The kick out to Young. Bogdanovich wide open. It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Now Bogdanovich gutsy with that one.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Now Bogdanovich. Here's Snell. It's hauled in by Harris. Young against Simmons. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good.
I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. They had to scrape and